Alright, so today we're going to take a look at drawing a simple snowman. And this might be a couple of part video series as we go from just a basic snowman to adding scenery and things behind it. But first of all, we're going to go ahead and start with the basic snowman figure. And so, in looking at this, your snowman is a series of circles. And so I'm going to go ahead and start with a bigger circle on the bottom. I'm just going to do this very lightly until I get the kind of shape that I want, and we'll come back and do some cleanup later. And so there's the first larger circle, and then come up in the middle and do the middle portion, which is just a little bit smaller. And with a snowman, I'm not really too worried about perfect circles because, snowmen are built by hand, and so they tend to be somewhat more organic or freeform shapes than just perfect circles. And so that's kind of what we're going for here. And then finally, here's the head sitting up at the top. And it is the smallest circle of all. And so ideally, I could go back and darken some of these lines up and then come back with ink and things and make it look neater a little bit, but that'll be for a little bit later. I'm going to go ahead and show the snowman kind of sitting in the snow and show some snow kind of piled up around it a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and start decorating the figure. So the snowman's going to have a hat on. And so I've got the hat rim there, again, just another circular shape. And then I'm going to come up and put kind of the top hat shape in it. And then maybe show some banding. Alright, so again, just something very simple. And then I'm going to come up and throw maybe a feather in it just to add some decoration. Alright, so there's my feather. Now I'll just start putting in the features for the face. I'm going to start with the nose, and we're just going to make it a round nose. Okay, so we're thinking about traditional like coal. And go ahead and throw a couple of eyes in. And now we have to determine, what kind of snowman do we have? Is this a sad snowman, a happy snowman? So I'm going for happy. And I'm going to put the other pieces in here. Alright, so here's our happy snowman. Alright, and now our snowman needs some arms and things like that. So we're going to go ahead and do traditional stick arms. So we think about somebody going out and finding the twigs on the ground. Alright, so maybe that's the first stick arm there, and then the same thing on the other side. Do something kind of similar. But again, these are sticks found on the ground, so with these things do not have to be perfectly symmetrical. Right, just somewhat close. Alright, so there's the two arms. And then go ahead and darken up some of the edges here. Kind of get my shape the way I want it. So I know which part I want to keep and which part I would erase later. Alright, so just going through and determining which edges I want to keep here. Alright, and then go ahead and put the sort of jacket buttons on like you would have with the snowman, like he's wearing the coat. And again, same thing for the hat. Come back and darken up portions of the hat. Alright, just cleaning up line work a little bit. And then this would be the basic snowman I would go with for right now. Alright, so there's a basic snowman, and a little bit later I'll come back and do some shading and maybe put some background and stuff like that into it.